Hello, so today I'm going to be showing you my writing resources for kids preschool and kindergarten. I got all these printables for free offline, and I will try to include some links to where you guys can get them as well. I put them all in laminate sheet protectors so my child can use dry erase marker and do the work and then erase it, and we can use it multiple times and pass it from child to child. Then I put them all in a 3-ring binder. So to start, it starts with the letter A, and I have one of these printables for every letter, and I have my child either trace it, color it in, fill it in with some sort of manipulative. I let my child choose what they would like to do for that day. We do one letter and one number a day. So I would start by introducing the letter A. A says like ant, apple, and so on. You just go on. And then here comes the actual writing. So A, like ant. And then they just simply trace the letters. Now, I had my child start just tracing the letters. Then after they got used to using it, tracing the letters, I stepped it up to having them actually write their own. And then the next page looks blank because the first number I have is 0, so there's nothing on this page. But then you flip the page and here's the tracing. So trace, write your own. There's nothing here because the number is 0. And then they would have to color in the boxes, but because it's 0, they don't color in any. Then the next sheet is obviously B. Now, here's the B writing. And then here is the number 1. So this is where you actually have something on the page. I have the number 1, and then I'll say, okay, this is the number 1. Can you find all the shirts with 1 button? And they have to tell me which one is the 1 button. And here's the actual writing sheet that I have. And then it goes to C, and then 2. And then same thing. This is the number 2, and then they would have to find the one with 2 cookies in this case. And it just goes on and on through the letters and numbers. I have the whole alphabet and numbers 0 through 20. Okay, so I'm going to flip to the back here. So now we're getting into harder numbers, or bigger numbers I should say. The number 13, trace the 13s, write the 13s, count the 13 apples, color the 13 boxes, and see, it just goes on and on through the whole thing, and the last letter is obviously Z. So I had them do this. Now my child is almost done with the book, writing their own too, tracing and writing their own. After he finishes all the letters and numbers, writing his own as well, I have these extra sheets here. Now these sheets I'm going to be switching in after, like I said, after he finishes here. Now these are the upper and lowercase on the sheet where they trace both upper and lower, and then both of them together, and then they also write their own. My son started very early. We started preschool when he was 3, so he was doing just the tracing, the uppercase. And like I said, after he's done with all that, he's going to do upper and lowercase. And I have these all the way through Z. And then I have the whole alphabet right here in a sheet that I can also have him trace. And I will just put those in these sheet protectors as well. That way he can do the same thing, erase it, and use it. And that's all we really use for writing. After he gets used to writing his own letters on these sheets, the lower and the uppercase, we'll be starting sentences on just a regular like lined sheet of paper like this in a notebook, but he's not quite to that point yet. But when he does get there, I'll like write a sentence on a regular sheet of paper or a dry erase board and have him copy the sentence. And that's what we do for writing. And like I said, I got all these printables for free. I did not have to pay for one of them. The only thing I had to pay for was the sheet protectors and the binder. So it's a cheap alternative because I know there are some writing curriculums out there that are pretty expensive. And I just don't feel the need to spend all that money when we can get it for free. And like I said, I'll try to include some links in the description so you can make it on your own. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions, comments, you can leave them in the comments section. And if you like the video, you can always leave me a thumbs up. And also, if you have any other videos that you might want to see, you can leave your idea for what you might want to see from me in the comment section. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel. That way you don't miss a video. Thanks. Have a great day. Bye.